Applications with Trig laws, example 2. Crystal and Shannon visit the Grand Canyon every year to hike some of the trails. This year they want to take a picture where they are on either side of the canyon. To do this, they go to the narrowest point at Marble Canyon, where it is 600 feet wide. The photographer stands at a point in the valley of the canyon to take the photo. They both see the photographer at an angle of depression of 72 degrees. How far from the photographer are they? So we will need a picture so we can kind of see where everything is in this. I already have one drawn, so I'm just going to use that. You can see here in my diagram I have the canyon on either side. We have Crystal over here on the left, Shannon over here on the right, and our photographer down here at the base of our canyon. The angle of elevation for both is 72 degrees, or sorry, angle of depression. Remember, that means they look straight out and then down. So that's where we get that 72 degrees from. Okay, so that would be for both. And then we have our photographer down here. Since both are at 72 degree angles, that means both sides of my triangle across from those angles would also be the same. And then they are 60 feet from each other on that other side of our triangle. So looking at this one, we're going to be using law of sines to solve, because we have a side and two angles. We are looking for our x value. Doesn't matter which one we find, since they are both the same. So we have our 72 across from an x. So that would be x over sine of 72. Now, in order for us to be able to use the 600 feet there, we need to know the angle that is across from it there at our photographer. To do that, I'm going to use my triangle sum theorem. So we know that 180 is all the triangle angles added together. So 180 minus 72 and 72. So basically 180 minus 144 will give us a 36 degree angle for our photographer down here. So then for our other fraction, we would then have 600 over sine 36. Cross multiply to solve. X times sine of 36 will equal 600 times sine of 72. Divide both sides by sine of 36. X will equal, and I'm going to type that into my calculator, 600 times sine of 72. Enter to get my numerator. Divide by sine of 36. Enter. And x will equal 970. And we're rounding to the nearest tenth on our distances. So 970 and 8/10 feet will be the distance each of them are from the photographer.